When we try to consider what was the first exile the Jews went through, people usually think, well, Egypt, that was the first exile. But actually, the prototype exile, to show what the exile really is, we see with Jacob in Parshat Vayetze. When he has to go to Beit Lavan and stay there for 20 years, much more than he expected to be there, he goes to Beit Lavan. Beit Lavan means the White House. He goes to the White House. And he is the model citizen. I mean, he works so hard. Like he tells Lavan, I worked so hard. In the day, it was scorching hot. At night, it was frigid cold. And none of your sheep miscarried while I was there the whole time. That he makes a lot of money for his boss. Makes a lot of money for his country, just like the Jews always made a lot of money for the countries they were in, right? And he's incredibly honest and works so hard. And the boss is trying to screw him all the time. He says, you changed my wages 10 times. It doesn't matter. He's a success story. The Jew in the exile is a success story. The problem is he overstays his welcome. What happens to Jacob? When Yosef is born, he says to Lavan, I'm out of here. He was there for 14 years. There was no choice. He had to marry his wives, but it's time to go. And Yosef was born, which is a sign to go. What happens? The money. The money kept him there. He started to do these, raising these speckled and streaked goats and sheep, these goats, and he started to make a lot of money. And that's what kept him there too long. And this is what happens. It's like this. So the man became exceedingly wealthy. That's Jacob, exceedingly wealthy. He's made it, right? American dream. He had all this gashmiut. But what happens next? But he heard the sons of Lavan saying, Jacob stole everything from our father. Oh, suddenly he's a thief. What happened to all the goodwill that was built up? It's overnight, it's gone. Now here's the scariest verse in the whole Tanakh, all right, if you're living in the exile. This is what it says now. Vayar Yaakov et Penei Lavan. And he saw the face of Lavan, Jacob saw the face of Lavan, V'hinei einenu imo kidmo k'shalshon. And it wasn't the same face that he saw the other day. It wasn't the same face as yesterday. That is, the face changed. Suddenly, they weren't nice. Just like the Gentile neighbor, he's been so nice, suddenly something happened, something flipped. Something happened, jealousy, whatever it is. Yaakov was there too long. The very next verse, what does it say? And Hashem says, V'yom Hashem el Yaakov, Shuv el eretz avotecha. Hashem says to Yaakov, get out, what are you doing here? Return to the land of your fathers. That's the answer. And so that is the prototype exile. That is what happens to the Jew who stays too long, a lot of times because of the money. But let's get out of there, just like Yaakov got out of there, just in the nick of time.